So this particular video will also be located on our YouTube course playlist on the VolleyStation Score. So this is a sample match I am creating, and this is almost as live as you can get of what VolleyStation Score should look like for most of us, whether we're importing a match or scanning a match from a QR code. And for most venues and events, we'll be scanning a match from a QR code. So you're definitely going to see the teams that are playing. You're not going to be able to update staff, players, or roster. That is by design, and almost any venue is going to recommend you do not try to alter rosters or change any kind of team information. Set roster will be waiting for you to click on. You will not be able to proceed without it. So we're going to set roster. You should see almost everybody on that roster checked. Again, you do not uncheck anybody. You do not try to alter any information. You simply save roster and do the same for the other team. Do not uncheck anyone. Do not edit their information. Just save roster. Now you see create match is enabled for you. And we're looking at the match rules. These are the correct match rules for our venue, and we're taking this from basically your juniors tournament. You are allowed to click on the match rules and alter them if necessary, but for purposes of this particular training and pretty much purposes of wherever you are as the scoring official or the first referee, I would leave these match rules alone. So create match. You will get this confirmation window. Please confirm and read that this is correct, and you create match. This is what VolleyStation Live more or less is going to look like. Name of your two teams. Notice you cannot start the match until you go through this entire setup. So first, you can select the serving team at this point if you wish. Notice when you select the serving team, the volleyball will move corresponding to the side which that team is on. Notice that if we are under a rule set where swapping sides is allowed prior to the first set of the match, you can swap sides as well. On this screen, you are allowed to select the captain. We're going to talk about this, about selecting the captain that is a regular player versus selecting the captain that is a libero. So let's set our lineups. Remember, first server for this serving team, position 1. And just for purposes of training, I'm just going to enter these in numerical order. We'll have 53 as our libero. Receiving team, first server, position 2. And just for purposes of training, enter these in numerical order and select the libero. I've selected my serving team. Now, can I select a libero as our captain? Let's see. I can indeed. Now keep this in mind. If your libero is your main captain, at some point your libero will not be on the floor, and VolleyStation will prompt you to select a new captain. It will not let you proceed without it. Ensure that the lineups are entered properly, that the players are in the proper position, that we have correct numbers as designated as our liberos, that we have selected the correct serving team. And when we have done all of this and the first referee is ready to start the match, you can hit start match. Now, as we're checking the lineups, most teams prior to the beckoning for the first serve probably going to do a libero replacement. And we'll do likewise here. And that's pretty much getting started with VolleyStation from pre-match to beginning for the first serve of the match.